I think one of the things that makes us unique is our origin story.
It's always funny when people find out that I'm not American. Figured the accent would give it away. Obviously, ask how we met, and without fail, our story kind of always like amazes people or like make them very happy. So it's fun.
It is fun.
You're fun.
I'm fun. You're fun!
Okay. Where and when did we first meet?
We met online, playing video games. But the first time we actually met was at the airport, Philadelphia airport. You had a layover, heading to Texas.
3 hours in Philly.
3 hours in Philly, and I said, well...
Might as well see if it's a thing. And
Yeah.
3 hours changed and turned into a whole lot more hours.
Which leads us to our second question.
Where was our first date? The Waterworks in San Antonio.
The little Mexican restaurant in the... Oh, Riverwalk. That's what it's called.
That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Riverwalk.
The Riverwalk in San Antonio. It's a little Mexican place.
What was your first impression of me? Like, again, online or face to face?
I guess online? Like, that would be my first impression, right?
I would expect that to be helpful because that's what I was at the beginning.
Right, in chat, for
Yeah.
sure. What was your first impression of me?
Well, that was literally me clicking on your channel
Yeah?
because I was following a buddy who stopped streaming that game, and I kind of went through the list of people playing that game.
Scrolled all the way to the bottom because I had like 5 viewers.
Well, you have more than that. I think you're like 20, 30 viewers at that point. It was hard to get people. First of all, you were not doing bad with that game and viewer-wise because a lot of bigger streamers were getting all the views at that point because the game was still pretty new.
Mm.
I remember you had a chat that was actually like rolling.
Oh, okay.
My first impression was very upbeat. That's what I remember. Very out there, upbeat, and very interactive with her chat. And that's what always gets me if people actually react to chat. And I know that the first time I came in is when you actually were asking. You were actually asking a question the moment you popped up on my screen. And I didn't even say hi. I think I just answered your question with an answer. And
Yeah.
you immediately picked that up and started talking to me. And that's how we evolved, and everything I said was pretty much what you do.
Yeah, and then I guess like my first impression, if you want to, like you said, helpful, and this was before I ever saw you or knew your social media or anything like that. Like, you were just a name in chat. Like, people would like give me advice on certain things, and then I'd be like, okay, and then like you would say like your advice, and I was like, okay, we're gonna go with what Dopey said.
And I remember that your chat, your community, it's still there, and that they're like very open to come into. Like, people that I met that day are still people who I speak to on a daily basis now. And that community we've built with that is so nice.
Yeah, they're the best.
When did you meet my family?
A couple weeks before we got married.
I've met part of your family before I actually like flew to your home on December after San Antonio, like 2 months after that. I've seen 3 months after that, whatever, 4 months after that. August to December. You're right.
September, October, November.
Yeah. Couple of months.
2 months.
So I
August,
actually
September,
like,
December.
like I remember meeting your mom and all that through Skype and talking to her through Skype, and face to face was a different thing. But yeah, I met part of your family.
Yeah.
Before I flew to your...
Yeah, but it was never like, I don't think I ever had any lengthy conversations with anybody in your family via Skype. I think it was just like, hi, I'm this person.
So yeah, we have an online and then face-to-face experience with that. And then in December, I met your family face-to-face.
Yeah, all my members of my family, because it was over Christmas.
All
And
of them.
there's like 75 of us, like between both sides.
I didn't meet your family until 4 or 5 days in, because we went into Philly Center.
Yeah, we stayed at an Airbnb and Rittenhouse. That's right.
So I met your dad as first face to face,
Yes.
because he picked us up from the train station.
Yes.
So that's where it started. So your dad and Barbara and Hobie at the party I met Heather.
Yes.
Me and
Couple
Heather
months
came
ago.
into the family on the same time, which
Yeah.
was
So you guys like latched onto
a
each other.
blessing.
Yeah.
And you met my family May
Of 2017.
face to face for a month.
Yep. Stayed at your mom's house. Spent a lot of time with your sister, her husband, kids.
Nanook.
Got to
You
meet your
spend a lot.
grandfather.
You spend a lot of time with Nanook.
Yeah. And my girl. We got along great right away. Now she's my little shadow.
She definitely is your little shadow. She definitely is. Who said I'll love you first? Yeah, that's not even a doubt. I'm that person.
I'm usually that person.
You say that, but I don't feel that. That's like so uncommon for me to like hear you say something like that because I never feel that you are. that
Don't
person.
take this the wrong way.
Oh.
But I was very opposed to our relationship in the beginning. I didn't want it to, I did not want it to happen. I was like pushing you away. I was like, no.
How did that work out?
I was rejecting your love.
The hardest you tried.
I know. I was like, push it down.
Can't do this. Well, here we are now.
But then when I gave up the love, I don't stop loving.
True. When we take a leap, we leap.
Yeah. What,
Dressing.
like, what clothes do I always wear? What clothes do I always wear?
I was gonna answer that like, well, ranch.
Ranch. What dressing do I always wear? I always wear ranch on everything. But anyways, let's talk about the clothes again. How are we going to answer this?
You don't have like one set of. Because it's also not fair because I see her at home most of the time. So right now that would be sweatpants or.
I'm going to skip this question. I don't like it. What's a weird habit?
Of each other? Oh, what's a weird habit for you and a weird habit for me?
Okay. Weird habits. You think of a weird habit for me. I'm going to think of a weird habit for you. Every time you fart, you act like it scares you.
That scares me. I act like it came out of nowhere.
Yeah. You go, oh! That always makes me laugh.
I'm like trying to think of something that it might be weird for other people, but
I don't think yours is even that weird. It's something that makes me giggle.
yeah,
Something I notice that you do regularly.
on purpose.
Yeah.
Weird habit that you have is that you love to say. No, you love to sing words that you're saying instead of saying them. So you start singing shit at me instead of just saying it in words. Like it's.
I thought you were going to say something slightly different, which I was like this is good though, too.
What did you think?
Every time I yawn, I turn it into
You
like
turn
a
it
song.
into a song. That's true. I never actually realized that. Like I hear it every damn day. I just.
I'm like,
What I often do in my free time.
BDO. That's it.
Hmm?
No, you. Or like motorcycle vlogs. Motorcycle vlogs, BDO, or Destiny. It really kind of like depends on the mood. Or like truck YouTube-y things, but
That's
it's
like,
either like YouTube on one monitor, game on the other.
Yeah, that's
Always.
always been. The only time I didn't have YouTube on one other is when I had Skype on one other, and that would be you.
Yeah.
And then it
You
would
you
be...
dropped the M in monitor twice. You said one monitor.
What? Serious?
Yeah.
One other is when I had Skype on one other, and that would be you. Anyways,
What do I do in my free times?
play video games,
Okay.
which is Zoo Tycoon and The Sims. Is it Zoo Tycoon?
No, it's not Zoo Tycoon, but let me get out of my time machine from 1999.
Planet Zoo.
That's probably like 2004. But yeah, Planet Zoo. I haven't played Planet Zoo in so long. When's the last time you've looked over at my mom?
Last week you were playing Planet Zoo.
Oh,
Yeah.
do you want to put money on that?
Yeah.
Okay, let's open Steam and see the last time that I launched Planet Zoo. Where's Steam? There it is.
You see the fear in this face right here?
Dun-na-na-na-na-na. How much money are we betting? $500? Wow. Okay. If you say so.
It's a good thing we're married and it doesn't really matter. Let's play
June
June
18th.
18th. Holy shit. What were you playing that looked like? Planet Zoo and Sims look a lot like.
I haven't even played Sims in like 3 weeks.
That is not true.
Okay. Do you want to put money on that?
That is not true. Like, you played Sims in the last couple of weeks.
Couple being 2?
Last week.
Okay, so 1 week. You're saying that I've played The Sims in the last
Maximum
7
of
days.
2. But I
in the
think-
last 7 to 14 days?
Yes.
Okay. August 14th.
What? What have you been playing then?
I haven't. I played Warzone with you yesterday, and
That's it?
Yeah, and that's the first game that I think I've played since August 14th.
Wait, I feel like you're... I was gonna say like you're always looking at YouTube and...
Yeah. Well, I played that golf game.
Oh shit, I forgot about that. I didn't even know that it's like an actual WGT game.
That's it. I played the golf. I
She
played the
plays
golf game.
Top golf game.
I played 2 hours in the last 2 weeks.
Hey, you did the same thing as me.
What?
You forgot the word L, the letter L in the word like. You said Ike.
What?
Like
Roll it back. I played 3 hours.
Ike.
All right.
Anyhow,
We have so much to do.
Or you're on Pinterest.
Pinterest?
I did it on purpose. Don't worry.
You did?
Pinterest. Yeah.
Pinterest?
Pinterest.
Pinterest.
Okay. Next.
Like interest with a P. It's
How long have we been together?
oh god. Since 2016. August of 2016.
Yeah, that's when we count.
So officially 4 years of knowing and dating each other. First thing you noticed about me?
Your eyes. Sorry. Very
Your height.
cliche, but yeah.
You're tall. And your voice is deep.
You,
When you're talking on a microphone and you're like, hello.
some people
Do
say
it.
that. I just don't.
Do it.
Hello.
Yeah,
I don't feel it's that deep. I wish it was deeper.
that's what she said. What pisses you off?
You.
Yeah, you piss me off too. So much. More than anything.
Yes. I don't. Yeah, but that's a good thing. For me, that's a good thing. Like if somebody is able to do that with me, it also means that I care as much as I do about that person for it to be that person. What am I good at? Making you laugh. Wow.
I think we covered that in a previous video. Hey! I'm good at making him feel like shit.
You're good at singing.
Thank you. You're really good at talking to people, like making new friends. You're so good at that.
Very social, although I never think I am.
You just talk. Sometimes you don't know when to stop, but you just talk.
Basically, what you're trying to say is whenever we have to leave.
Oh, what are you not good at? Oh, stopping talking. I'm like, babe, let's go.
I don't know when to stop, but you don't know when to start.
Yeah. No, you like care about people so much. Like more than you just you're really good at that.
Favorite feature about each other?
How passionate you are. If it's a physical feature, then probably your eyes and your height. I'm very happy you're tall.
Your eyes and your smile. And those fangs. And when you sing without noticing. When you just sing and dance. It's probably my favorite thing to watch is when you're not noticing that I'm watching you dance.
That's cute. What do we argue about the most? Stupid stuff.
What I wear.
I mean, that is pretty stupid.
That's
It's hella stupid. We argue about the stupidest things, and usually we're arguing for the same point. But like, we're describing it in different ways.
That's
and
indeed
it's
one of the things we're very good at.
the most frustrating thing.
I don't really always see it as fighting per se, but we argue about things like you said that we actually have the same opinion about, but because we're saying it in different ways, it comes across we are not on the same level.
Yeah.
And then halfway through, we're like, but that's what I'm saying. And we're like, yeah, me too.
But then we're so fired up that we like can't accept it. So we can't just be like, oh, you are? We're like, what have we just spent the last 15 minutes like fuming about? Nothing gets like swept under the rug. We face whatever we're feeling. I think that's something you helped me with, is because you have so many feelings. You're like very passionate and you have so many feelings. It's like overwhelming the amount of feelings that you have. And
especially the amount of feelings and how fast I go between them.
Yeah. And I think that's helped me be able to like express my feelings. Even though sometimes it's like, you know, well, if you're feeling like, I don't know, like to like match your feelings, to like get on to like your level that you are at, and I like match you.
I'm probably already on a different one.
And I'm sometimes I do it to like show you how exuberant you're being. And I'm like, I can raise my voice too and be ridiculous. You don't think you're being ridiculous. I think you're being ridiculous sometimes. But, and then, you know, but it's kind of freeing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your feelings are valid. You know that.
Yeah.
And I empower you with your feelings.
I'm very happy to see that you
supportive.
Sometimes actually raise your voice, because in the beginning that was the biggest issue we had in like arguments, is that I went loud and you went like very quiet.
Yeah, wall up, shut down.
Don't work. And that like we kind of getting like I feel that you went way more towards me, and I have not actually matched you yet, but I'm trying. It's hard for somebody that's very vocal and loud to be less loud. Shut up. Do I have any weird obsessions?
I definitely do.
You do?
I'm your obsession?
Oh yeah.
So fucking weird. No, I don't know. I'm trying to think. I could just say like Black Desert, but it's just like your hobbies. It's like that's the things that you spend your time doing.
Yeah, I was gonna say
weird
our weird obsessions are there because we're very passionate people. So once we pick a thing, we're very passionate about that.
Yeah.
We both are the kind of person that sink our teeth into it and go beyond normal measures to look at that, do it, or spend time with it.
Yep.
Like for you, that's like you can rewatch the same thing, same show, over and over and over and be totally happy with yourself.
So entertained every time.
Yeah, like I literally don't have to find a new series on Netflix. I can just put on Parks and Rec, The Office, anything like that. I think you've seen How I Met Your Mother like 12 times, start to finish. And you're still watching it from start to finish. Grey's Anatomy, you will restart that thing.
Mm-hmm. I'm currently on season 13 again.
That's probably one of your, what was it? Weird habits.
You're not wrong.
But yeah, that's like because we're
Well,
passionate.
it's like your weird habit or obsession then is like how many characters can you go 0 to 60 from in Black Desert? You know what I mean? Like
my weird habit is I
many
need
times.
all of them. Like if they give me a new character, I need it to be somewhere in 60. I need that character. I need it to be above 58. At least. None of them are below.
Okay, so the last question is complete the sentence, you're my blank.
So I'm very convinced it's the same thing for you as for me.
Yeah.
So you want me to start the sentence and then both say it?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
Please don't say something else. You're my person.
Yes! We say that to each other all the time.
I think we said that from this.
You're my person. You're my human. You're my person.
Yeah, you're my favorite.
You're my favorite. You're my favorite. You're my human. You're my person. You're my best friend. Like, I feel like we say at least one of those at least one time a day to each other.
Yeah. It's very much our words of affection.
Yeah. I have a lot of gratitude for you.
Next to
I didn't want to speak for you. We have it for each other, but
Yeah, that's like what we say for, usually gets the addition of I love you, but yeah.
I love you.
A lot of times before we fall asleep, either one of us will say, I like you a lot. You're pretty okay.
Thanks, babe.
Okay, babe.
Okay, baby.
Ding. Well, that's it. I gotta go now.
All right. Thanks for coming to our TED Talk. I know, you have to go off to work now.
What am I good at? At that noise that I make when I laugh that you like so much.
Wheezing?
Mm-hmm.
It's because you're like you're getting to, I was going to say you're a dad, but I didn't want to like freak you out.
Wow.
But you're like the dad
Really?
age. Stop. All
I'm
right,
at the
bye.
dad age? Wow.
You
I'm
are.
out of here.
Tell me with a straight face how old you are and not think of yourself as dad age.
38.
You went like this. Yeah, it's not a straight face. You are dad aged.
I'm getting 39. Is that a dad age? I'm a daddy.
That's gonna wind it up for this week, folks. Also thinking about doing a series on the immigration process, where we're currently at in it, and how things are going. So let us know if you're interested in that. I'm actually putting out more regular content on my solo channel. I'm gonna link it above. I'm gonna be releasing like 2 videos a week, and it's gonna be beauty focused as we gain speed and momentum into October, so we can do some Halloween looks. Oh, I know Nanook is so excited for it.
Any questions you have, just pop them down here. We'll ask them without any hesitation.
Since the content on this channel is very wide in variety, I think it's helpful to know a little bit more about us, since we don't really have that specific content, if that makes sense.
Yep.
The channel's more about like the personality and the people who are coming to it, as opposed to the content that's being put out. Yeah, you too. You are also included in that.
You're
Very
much
vocal
part of
husky.
this.
Make sure you follow us on Instagram and Twitter as well. Hit the subscribe button and
Ring that bell.
definitely want to do
Bell's
that.
good.
The bell is good. It's so good.
So good. Oh,
It's
yeah,
so
it's
good.
so good.
Is it good?
It's good.
Is it good? She's not even looking at me.
Is it good? We're so annoying.
All right, insert bark here. Wow. Okay, that you respond to. Great.
Have a good one.
Have a Nanook.
Trying to film a video here, okay?
Have a good week, everybody.
Bye.
See you next time. She's so funny.